This is the Dollemore Daily, and I'm Jesse Dollemore.
Well, we have a comment here from Misty Key. Misty says, good to see you both. Thanks for being a voice of reason for all persons. Married to a black man for 25 years, we are watching the country go in reverse. That there is still such accepted and promoted racism is deplorable.
Yeah,
Yes.
without a doubt, Misty. I mean, it affects you in a very real way. Being in a biracial marriage, I don't know what the term that would be. It is alarming to me to witness the rise of anti-Semitism, the rise of racism, the rise of bigotry and violence against the gay and trans community in this country, because for Republicans, cruelty is the point. For the GOP, lack of acceptance and bigotry is the order of the day. And it blows my mind that, again, someone like Herschel Walker, someone like Blake Masters in Arizona are doing as well as they are, because by design, they've made a choice to be bigoted, filled with hatred, and their objective is to divide us all rather than draw us together, rather than love all Americans. We're going to pick the ones we support and we're the ones we love. And primarily that's white, cisgendered, straight dudes, and everybody else can go straight to hell. Women, you're going to be told when and how you're able to have children. And gay people, you're going to be attacked. Asian people, you're going to be attacked because of the China virus. It's all gross. And again, cruelty is the point.
Mm-hmm. Sammy4549 is all of this so the Republicans can create a whole generation of ideal citizens.
Yeah, that is why history is on the chopping block under the guise of the critical race theory. They don't even want, there are books that deal with the legacy of Martin Luther King Jr. or the good that Harriet Tubman did. And they want those books removed from libraries because of pernicious critical race theory. Books about Rosa Parks are being taken out of libraries because they don't want history taught. They don't want today's children to grow up learning about the slavery and some of the evils that we have visited upon marginalized groups in this country. They want a stupid electorate so they can convince them of their lies. It is a cycle that they're trying to put into place. Sammy, you're absolutely right. Or you're asking a question. I assumed you knew the answer and you're teeing me up. Thank you. And for the super chat, very much.
Absolutely. Thank you, Sammy, for that. Cliff Wagner, $10 super thanks. Thank you. Republicans are winning because they have all the solutions. Inflation, impeach. Gas prices, pray to our God. Crime, more guns. Maybe arm second graders. Illegal immigration, investigate Hunter's laptop.
Yeah.
Those are the solutions, I guess, that they offer.
Yeah, it is distraction politics is all they have. There is no policy prescription. Even when a couple of months ago, when Mitch McConnell was asked, what are your policy priorities if you do indeed take back the Senate? And he didn't have an answer. He said, oh, you'll have to wait and see. You'll have to wait and see. Just like we waited and saw what Donald Trump's healthcare plan was. And we waited and saw what the infrastructure plan was going to be, because it was infrastructure week every 5 minutes with Donald Trump. They don't have policy prescriptions. They don't have ideas to make America better. All they have is division and culture war bullshit. So I'm with you. And you said it better than I did, Cliff. Thank you for the super chat very much. We appreciate you.
You want to
Asexual Atheist, thanks for the super chat. We appreciate it very much. Hopefully you are both doing well post Jesse's surgery. Yep, this is my emotional support channel. DeSantis sacrilegious ad is frightening. I did a video on Monday talking about that ad from DeSantis where,
boy, was it wild.
The narrator says, on the 8th day, God created DeSantis because he needed a fighter. It is again, Republican Party, they want to talk like they venerate Christianity and the philosophies that were taught by Jesus Christ, and then they go and shit all over it. So I don't get it. And again, listen, I come from parents who, my mom was a Donald Trump delegate in Cleveland at the Republican National Convention in 2016. They're still in the cult, and they still consider themselves Christians as well. And it is laughable, all of these people.
This is from Daniel Burt. Discredit the media, discredit the process, discredit the avenues of receiving truth is how the Republicans can win. We definitely saw that in this election, with 300 election deniers on the ballot, from Senate races to governors to Secretary of State. Arizona is a particularly scary state where this is going on.
Mm-hmm.
Mark Fincham is running for Secretary of State there, a prominent election denier. I think he was at the January 6th insurrection as well.
Certainly was.
Carrie Lake, running for governor, calls herself Trump in a dress. She's very scary. And she was already doubting the election at like 2 p.m. She was talking about election fraud.
Yeah.
She has used the fact that Katie Hobbs, her opponent here for governor, is the current Secretary of State in Arizona, and so is going to be in charge of certifying the election in Arizona. And she has already floated the idea that, isn't it strange that my opponent in this race is going to be the one certifying my election?
Yeah, it is. Well, it's a remarkable, I mean, who was it that was talking about if Joe Biden, we played it on the podcast today, that if Joe Biden is out there, it was Tucker Carlson, that Joe Biden in his speech the other day said something about to not question the election results. And they're acting as though Joe Biden is commanding you not to question the results, even though the vast majority of the polling has been indicating that Republicans are likely to win. So is Joe Biden out there saying, don't question the results when Republicans win? You got one side that's dealing with reality on reality's terms, and then you have another side, the Republicans, who are attempting to create their own reality out of whole cloth. It's gross and dangerous.
Absolutely.